Second selection was divided into 4 stages. It's a leveling system in which strikers can only move on after they clear each stage. Those who clear this selection will participate in the strengthening training camp with the World 5. Only those who can create chemical reactions with one another and combine the weapons to defeat their rivals and show dominance will clear the second selection. During the 4th stage of the selection, Isagi's team went against Ren's team, losing in the end because Ren had quote-unquote better luck, but it was also positioning too. Ren positioned himself in the better spot to better receive the ball in case the ball went in his direction. And that's how he scored. He trapped the ball because it went in his direction and scored the final goal. Win that win. But what if Ren lost to Isagi though? How would the story turn out? Also, spoilers up to the Neo Egress arc. Ren had no idea that Batra was in his newly awakened state, so all Ren saw was Batra absolutely destroying Isagi's team. And the moment came when Batra was about to shoot, so Ren decided to stop near everyone else, but somewhere still close to the goal, because he was confused about what was going on. But then Isagi out of nowhere stopped Batra from scoring the ball flying into the air, with Ren trapping it, but he's quickly swarmed by Baro, Chigiri, Zoro, and Nagi. Baro steals the ball back, passing to Chigiri, who runs upfield, going to score, but he gets stopped by Tokimitsu. So Chigiri passes to Nagi, who is about to be stopped, but sees Isagi, thinking that he's always in the right spot, and passes to Isagi, and Isagi is about to shoot a direct shot but is approached by Ren, who darts in front of Isagi, saying, "So mediocre." Ren steps out of foot to stop Isagi from shooting, but Isagi does a fake shot, not making Ren and scores the final goal, winning the game. Ren feels the beat for the first time since coming to Blue Lock, and gets so frustrated he screams. Isagi stares at Ren, thinking that he's finally beaten the number 1. Nagi asks who they should pick, and then he states, "That's a pretty stupid question. It's him, right?" And Isagi says yes, because he shows why he was the best in Blue Lock, and tells Ren to join his team, that his journey isn't with his former teammates, it's with him. And he's going to become the number 1 as Ren watches his dreams crumble beneath Isagi. Ren doesn't know what to think but tells Isagi that he got him this time and calls him Mr. Luck. Isagi laughs and tells Batra that he better catch up. As they walk to the winner's gate, Batra and Aryu and Tokimitsu fall out in defeat, similar to when Nagi, Chigiri, and Baro fell in defeat in the main story. As they enter the winner's gate, Ego stops him to describe what luck really is, and how in the moment Ren could have used luck but didn't, so that's the reason why he lost. Ren will obviously call him crappy or shitty for eyes, and they'll most likely argue, but nothing that make them throw hands. That I know of at least. Afterwards, they face the World 5. The match will end with Blue Lock still losing both. This time, Isagi this time scores against the World 5 with his direct shot, and Nagi assisting him. But Ren would still score. Afterwards, after the match, everyone in Blue Lock went against the World 5. Ego will announce the U20 match, and as he announces the top 6, but this time Isagi is in third after Ren and Shido. All 3 of them were able to score against the World 5, and it was based off their performances. Isagi will be really surprised but angered that he didn't first place, still thinking of ways to beat Ren. And the rest of the top 6 will still be the same, but this time Montoya will be replaced by Nagi, mainly because Nagi is still monster, and I personally think he did a better job in Blue Lock. Than his performance was better, at least than Otoya's. Sorry Otoya, I know you're a fan for some, but for me, you're not, so I'm putting Nagi ahead of you. And yeah, he is an overall better player, in my opinion. So the listing of the top 6 would go like this: Ren, Shido, Isagi, Karasu, Nagi, and Yukimiya. Yes, Yukimiya is still the better player over Otoya Vodka would still be number 7. In this version, Isagi will have to in this version, Isagi will have to try even more harder to catch up against him because he still doesn't have the physical capabilities to catch up to the top 2. But still, the top 6 will have their matches, and the team would be the same as in the main story, but instead of Toya being teammates with Karasu, it's Isagi. Because Isagi played in the first match, replacing him as Corona. The match would basically go the same, but with Karasu can absolutely carry his team even more because Toya isn't with him. And Toya was slightly better than Isagi. I would say, at least for that, in skills wise and blind spots, definitely because that's Toya's weapon. He is a ninja after all. And Karasu thinks, why is Isagi even in the top 6? Isagi will have to try it. And to think what he could do to even help his team. His teammates are pretty trash. I don't know what the other guys are called. Big bulky face man and surfer guy. But he also has Chigiri on his team as well. His teammates are pretty much trash, at least for this part. Only Chigiri and Karasu are the only 2 good people on his team. So I believe that the 3 of them would have to make a tight triangular attack pattern that would. But they will only score 2 goals because they would see through this attack pattern and absolutely crush it. Karasu will walk up to Isagi after when scores another goal and start pushing at Isagi, asking why did a normal person like him get into the top 3. Isagi would wonder himself, but say nothing, with Karasu storming off with the score being 4-2, with Run's team absolutely crushing Isagi's team. The game would restart with Isagi thinking and wondering how he scores earlier goals in Blue Lock, with him scoring his first goal against Nico and his second goal against Nagi. Him trying to figure out how he got to that point, and with him trying to find the last puzzle piece in order to become the real number 3 in all of Blue Lock. Cheeto is about to score again after the game restarts when Isagi. Him trying to figure out how he got to that point, and with him trying to find the last puzzle piece in order to become the real number 3 in all of Blue Lock. Cheeto is about to score again after the game restarts when Isagi sees Hiyori looking at Ron of higher fields like he did in the main story, where Isagi uses that to his ability like he did with Kaiser and his Meta Vision, so Isagi tries to copy Hiyori in this instance too. And just before Shida scores again, Isagi stops him by blocking the shot with his head, like the same as Ren did in the second selection in the main story against Isagi. The ball lands to Chigiri, who runs upfield running past Shido, Corona, and not Nanase. He gets boxed up by Ren and Hiyori, though, so he quickly passes to Karasu and shoots to score, but is stopped by Shido. But the ball comes to Isagi, who traps the ball and scores. Karasu looks at Isagi and smiles while back to his position. The rest of the match will end with 5-4, Karasu scoring another goal. I believe, although Isagi would level up a lot more than he did in Electric Story, even able to unlock semi-meta vision, and he also did play a heck of a lot more matches than he did, so that will also make him need to use his brain more. The 20 minutes go basically the same, but with Isagi being able to read the play of the game slightly better. Although he does have meta vision, it's not perfect because they have rotation, and he's not able to control it at will. And when he does use it, it does drain his body physically and mentally a whole lot. Mainly because he hasn't trained his body as he did in the NEL, especially before the Eagles match. And Ren would want to crush Isagi even more in this match as well, because Isagi beat him in the second selection. That's only about the changes I see for this match. The NEL wouldn't hardly change at all other than Isagi get the grass meta vision even more, and probably put new weapons on top of meta vision. And if you got this far into the video, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, and hitting the notification bell for my future uploads. And if you guys have any tips on how to improve, how I can improve, let me know. I'm also going to be making a gaming channel soon, so if you guys like games, check that out. I'm posting my first gaming video on my gaming channel soon. I'll put that in the community tab to let you guys know. Anyways, see you guys on the next video.